So, new package. I'll get to Charlie Parker in a minute. Oh, not as big as I thought. Bit of a Stonehenge moment. Anyway, I'll picture you some that I took for summer. Just arrived, the print. It's pretty good actually. The thing is, I realised I have so many photos, videos, everything, and it's all digital, and I don't stick enough of it on display. Stonehenge. Hi there, welcome to today's vlog. Today's vlog is a very different one, very special one, very quick one. I'm a bit dark there, aren't I? Saturday this week, the 29th of August, will mark the 100th birthday of the greatest, in my opinion, greatest alto saxophone player ever. Probably up there with Louis Armstrong and Miles Davis as probably the three most important people in jazz, Charlie Parker. And what I thought we'd do very, very quickly is to do another challenge, but it literally needs turning around in 48 hours. And the fact that over 500 of you will have watched this in the first 24 hours means that we should be able to get enough of you, 50 to 100 of us, to be able to play something that I can edit together on Friday night and put out on Saturday to mark Charlie Parker's 100th birthday. What I wanted to do, as I've mentioned in the past, was to visit Charlie Parker's graveside this Saturday for his 100th birthday, as many others have done in the past. A morbid fascination to visit a grave, but simply just to mark this incredible musician's 100th birthday, because, you know, if we don't tell the story, if we don't pass on the things, you know, if someone hadn't told me about Charlie Parker, I wouldn't know how important he had been, and so many people don't. I mean, I'd heard of John Coltrane because Ray Wilkes used to talk to me all about Train, but I never really heard much about Charlie Parker until, you know, as I got further on. And it wasn't really for me until I saw that Clint Eastwood film when I was about 15, 16, did I start to understand how important Charlie Parker was to music, to the music that I love, the music that I love to play. Every alto player that comes after Bird has been heavily, heavily, heavily influenced by him. Anyway, what I want to do for our Charlie Parker challenge is for all of you to take part. You can see the link is below to the Cambridge Saxophone website. We want to record Now's the Time with that backing track in the key of F, concert that is, of course, and as many solos as you can take, and I'll edit them together. And I just want us to be able to get as many people as we can, because people can't travel to Kansas, well, I know I can't anyway, to visit Bird's graveside, to be able to... WhatsApp messages on the phone are good, but they'll have to get very distracted, don't they? But to be able to play something, to release it, to tell the world, to say how amazing it is. The other thing I thought of doing, which you can still do as well, and I might do it on Insta, is to be able to get everyone to play their favourite Charlie Parker lick, because there are so many great licks of Bird that are still around in jazz today. You know, so maybe that's a good one to do. But let me play Now's the Time for you, and then what I'd like you guys to do is take the backing track, blow along with it, send it to the email, which is dansvlog16@gmail.com. It's all linked on the link below on the Cambridge Saxophone website where you can find it, and let's get playing some Charlie Parker on his 100th birthday. 2. Now today, August 26th, is Bramford's birthday, and actually it's Bramford's 60th birthday today. So happy birthday, Bramford. Thank you for everything you've done. I doubt you're watching this, but thanks, Bram, for everything. Quite a remarkable career that he's had, and just a guy, yeah, just an amazing mentor to me. I can't thank him enough for what he's done for me over the years, often from a distance, often from over the Atlantic, but even when he's back, and you know, just kind of pointing me in the right direction in so many different ways, not just in music but in life as well. An amazing guy, and if I can have an influence, a tenth as much as that, over some of my students and some of the people I know, and you guys trying to help you point in the right directions, then I'll have been doing something very, very right. Now, of course, you can't really discuss Charlie Parker, get me in focus, and not discuss what happened in his life and the role that his massive problems with addiction played. Parker was dead by the age of 35. His body was ravaged. The coroner who did his autopsy reckoned his body was the man of a 60-odd-year-old. Parker lived to excess. He suffered from many demons, as many people do today. I know from first hand with family experience the wrecking ball that addiction can play in people's lives, and how it can decimate those loved ones of the addicted person. And Parker's addictive demons, as it were eventually his downfall. Parker was furious with young musicians who thought they had to get high on heroin in order to play like Bird. Parker had seen the road he'd gone down and seen the destruction it was wreaking on his life, and probably with his mental illnesses as well. The relaxant, the Camarillo. I'm not an expert, and I wouldn't pretend to know enough about Parker to start surmising on those things. I also want to make it clear that we celebrate Charlie Parker the musician, but we also recognise Charlie Parker the man, and we recognise the waste of a life through drugs and drink, mental illness, those kind of things that robbed Charlie Parker's family, his numerous wives by all accounts, his children, and the rest of us of that talent. And who knows what Bird would have achieved had he lived to the age of 70 or 80 or 90 even. We'll never know. But Charlie Parker, thank you for what you did. I hope we can recognise the contribution that he has made, the direction in which in just that short period of time he took our music, and most importantly as saxophone players, just the sheer genius of the guy.